So, how's everybody doing today? So here's a very big sign I want you guys to be aware of to let you know that you're about to manifest something really, really big. So anytime you've been putting your work in and you've been doing your affirmations, maybe you've been scripting, maybe whatever you've been doing to get where you want to go in your life. Always remember this, that everything comes in with signs. They're going to show you, the universe will always show you some sign. Every sign is a meaning. There's no coincidence. Everything happens for a purpose. The purpose is to help you to get aligned to what you want so that you can create and manifest more of that good stuff. So that's very important to understand, right? And look, as I said that, the lightning and the thunder just agreed with me. You can hear the lightning and the thunder. So the universe. So it's always about the alignment of all these things. So here's something I want you to understand, and when you see this, you will say, whoa, the light just went off in my head. Now it all makes sense. So here's the biggest sign that you're about to manifest your great dream. Whatever it is you're putting forth is, here's the sign. Your people will start to fall off. Close friends, close family members, that friend you knew for 15, 20 years, all of a sudden, he or she starts to leave. You feel lonely. It's like you're by yourself. All your friends, it's like everybody's just like running away from you. Like you're like, what's happening? What did I do? Did I miss something here? Let me show you and let me break down to you what's going on in the universe. So here's what you got to know. You have a higher self, that higher version of you that's always looking out for you. So remember, the thing about the higher self or your true self, it doesn't operate like how we operate. Like we can look at someone and we can say, oh, I know this person's a good person, right? Remember, we can only see the outer shell. You know, your higher self can see in the mind. Or you could call it God. Say, you know, God can read people's minds. Let's just use that term. And so that's what happens. So here's what happens. When you start to shift, when I mean shift now, you're moving to a new level, a level of different consciousness. So when you're shifting, this is where you're going to start to move towards your purpose. And those friends, even though they were your friends 10 years ago, right? What happens now, they start to change. See, you can't see the jealousy that developed, even though they're your friends for 15 years. You can't see that. So what happens, the universe now is moving these people out of your way. See, but you couldn't see it. So the point is, you have to let what happened happen. Don't hold on. So when the people start to leave your life, jump for joy. It means you are now vibrating and you're getting into this new space to prepare you for what you want. Because the thing is, people don't understand this. You know, people can affect you unconsciously. Let me clear it. Let me make sure I said this so you can understand. I get this question a lot. Hey, Mark, can someone stop me from manifesting? Can someone put a spell on me? Can someone like put bad luck on me? Can someone stop me from reaching my destiny by giving me bad energy? Da 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 da. Here's the answer. No, they can't. No one can stop you but you. So, but let me show what I mean now. What happens is these people that you hang around with, because you're around them, and they've changed now because you're moving into a new level. What happens with these individuals, you'll start to pick up their subconscious hate, that jealousy, and it will just affect your vibration. It'll throw you off a little bit, and that's critical, because when it comes to doing something, you want to be on point, right? So this is a big sign. So when people start to leave your world, these people just start to vibrate out of your life, it's a great sign. A lot of individuals don't realize that, and I had to make this video because I was getting so many questions on this, and people were wondering, is something wrong with me? No, it's something good happening in your life. The universe now is preparing you. So all these people, it's like dead weight. They'll just start to float and go. So here's the answer. Let them go. If they're staying and there's good, the universe will decide for you. You have to understand this, and this is the thing that people, they don't get. Or, you know, the thing about human beings is this. Look, some people don't like to hear the truth. They just like to, they want you to tell them what makes them feel good. That's not right. The truth, you have to tell people the truth, because the truth, as they say, will set you free, and the truth will help you to grow. It's not just good to tell people what makes them feel good, because you're deceiving people, and people now will start to, it's just not good. So here's the truth you need to know. Your life is partially already predestined. So it means your life already have an overall purpose. So before you came here, you chose something. So that means you're being led on a destiny. So some of these people that are in your life, your conscious mind wants to hold on because you think, oh, this is my friend for 15, 20 years. But all of a sudden he or she's like leaving me alone. Am I doing something wrong? That was part of your destiny. So there's some things that you select. People call it soul contract, soul agreement. But there is some complicated cause and effect event happening where things are working in a certain order. There's no coincidence here. Every single person you meet, every interaction you come into, it was designed. People don't want to hear that, because people say, man, so I'm not in control, I don't create my life? Partially you do, partially you don't. That's just how it works. So you have to understand that. But here's the big picture, and this is the big picture I want you to get, and this is really what I want to drive home to you. The overall purpose is always something for your higher good. So whatever desire you have in you, the things you want to achieve, because we all want stuff, right? That's a sign that you're going to get it. So when you're entering to create a new world or this new reality, people can't come with you. So that's the universe. The universe is saying to you, look, I can see deeper than you. Even though 10 years ago you guys were good. Now because you're moving in and you're getting to a higher level, this person isn't there anymore. So I have to take him out of your life, move him out of your life for you. And here's where you mess up now, and this is where it's critical now for you. We like to hold on. Don't hold on. Just go with the flow. Let it happen. Let it manifest. Let it create for you. Do not try to hold on to anything, because again, there's someone else behind running the show for you. Just be that passenger and enjoy the scenery. So you should take some solace, some comfort to know that, okay, wow, so when people start to leave or I feel lonely, it's not me really, it's just the universe preparing me for my goals and my dreams. That's how it works. Anytime you want to create something, you have to create new space. It's all about clearing and creating space. We are just energetic beings, and everything enters different energetic spaces. And this is it. So again, I want to just sum it up. So one of the biggest signs that you're about to have a huge shift or a huge change to manifest is people, human beings, friends. They'll start to, people you thought were good for you. At that time they were good, but as I said again, the universe can read the heart and they know their intentions. You don't. So when people start to leave, even though he's your friend for 15, 20 years, let him go. I've experienced this. I had a friend, like I would say a family member. He was so close that we called him a family member for like 10, 15 years. I was like a kid growing up. And this person all of a sudden changed, and I thought it was what's going on, but it wasn't me. It was just, as I discovered, the universe. And people can't come with you all the time. They can follow you a little way, but once they finish their purpose or they're finished their path, you got to let them go so that you can grow bigger and get what you want. So that's a big tip for you guys to remember, that anytime you're about to experience a huge manifestation, the biggest sign is the people around you will start to go, and you'll become what you call more lonely. And it's not loneliness you're experiencing. What you're experiencing is just tuning. You're creating, you're finding out more about yourself, you're preparing yourself for what you want. I would compare it to an athlete. An athlete's training for a sport. He has to train, he's building muscle, he's doing everything so that he can compete. That's the same thing is happening in your life. The people are leaving you because you're competing or you're training for what you're supposed to do, and you have to let the universe take care of it. Got it? All right, guys. So that's a big tip. So always remember that when people leave, it's a sign you're about to experience your big manifestation. See ya.